Turn into this broadcast, my niggas.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
I think they over their head.
And this will not
this
be
your team,
returnable. It's out of the back
but
of the end zone for a touchback.
Gangster, though. Colts. Well, this Colts team right here I got is dangerous. I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob. What was you thinking?
Let's go! Green 39!
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Damn, that was a shitty punt.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like...
You crazy, nigga.
It's intercepted.
You crazy, nigga.
TJ Green with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Nigga
and
crazy.
the Colts getting ready to go.
Trying to throw out there on
TJ
Green.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You said that.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Get the fuck out of here.
Picked off by Kayvon Webster. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
And now out comes Houston. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said you need
getting them passes off. Wait.
That drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's
that screen shit's not going to work.
The play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw is Watson. Going deep for Hopkins.
You crazy. That was almost another pick.
Intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Almost another pick on his ass.
That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception.
Miss.
This winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And
come on,
his way
man.
forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
You ain't hit it in 7 years.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll set up a throw.
Good catch, baby.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gordon on 1st down. And a solid run down inside the 30. A nice
he got anxiety. And that's an anxiety, man. He got that anxiety, man.
So important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity.
I know he got anxiety.
They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
3-19.
They're going to look to throw. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A first update now from a game going on in Cleveland, making a full 2-touchdown lead now for the Titans. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
He trying to take my nigga
2 yards
out.
on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run,
We already know he's doing that, Rex.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This offense finding its legs now.
Damn.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Damn.
3-19.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's caught.
Yeah, nigga.
And he'll get into the end zone.
Nigga.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. As his guys are in for 6, and the Colts are in for 6.
Huh? One nigga outside. Ooh, fuck.
No, he missed the PAT.
How I
No good on the
missed?
extra point, so a letdown there.
That was in
And this will
there.
stay a 6-point ball game.
What up, bro? It's my motherfucking game. Yeah? Hey, man, that's my nigga D.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Set to return it. Here's Turner.
Got him.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
He likes his lawyer now, huh?
On 2nd down now, Turner. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, That's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen.
You actually think you could stay back there and sit back there and shit? Oh, Teray got injured.
How about last week? 6 sacks.
Teray.
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush.
Teray. I sound like Jig. Teray.
Now it's Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He went
bruh, man, that nigga Teray be on it.
Setting up a tough third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second.
I hope he just out for a little second, man. He needs to just be out for a little second.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
No.
And that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this
oh, he got a shoulder tear. He would not return for the game.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I'm playing in the other league, man.
The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And the Colts coming out now.
On
the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
He pressing my nigga Cribs. He pressing him. He pressing him on real. Money. Money! He pressed him on real. He pressed him. Cribs, nigga, what he doing pressing Cribs? Josh Cribs, bro, 98 speed, nigga. They play me, bro. Bruh, you wouldn't never, ever.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Bruh, Josh Cribs, my nigga. My bad. Yeah.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Damn.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. It's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
You a lame, Lex. You a motherfucking lame. She friends on the fuck out of you, nigga. You threw.
They contained them when they absolutely
7 years,
had to
bro.
enforce
You
the
said we
field
just
goal
been
attempt
texting
that
for
went through.
7 years.
Out comes a
Nigga,
Houston
what?
offense as
No.
they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They
Lex,
know the
you a
score,
fucking
they know the
lame. All you did
situation.
was suck
And
on
by
some
the way,
titties.
The punter no longer exists for their
Right.
offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
You said little ass
And
boy.
they get this one up to the 26. Just
That's
a
some
yard
high
on the
school
first down
shit.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Oh my
defensive
God.
linemen
What
will
is you
take the
talking
beat
about,
and
Lex?
move
Oh my
laterally
God, Lex.
and open up
You
a
better
crease
than
that
that,
they can
Lex.
run through. Didn't
Lex,
happen
you
on
better
that
than
play.
that.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And
Nigga,
incomplete. The
fuck outta here
contact
with
made
that
the ball
bullshit.
and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Fielded at about the 28.
Oh, there you go,
So
Cribs.
possession goes over here on the punt.
Get that boy
And
the
this offense,
ball.
They're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust, and this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try to put points on the board.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on
Yeah,
first
press my
down.
nigga Cribs again so I can bomb your bitch ass.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Oh, yeah, you Toto. You been Toto.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Damn!
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 years ago when you sucked her titties and she told you about yourself? So what is life, man? Yeah, what is life, man? Okay, then. But she come to your house and talk to
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
She come to your house and talk to you about this.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll drop to throw. And that but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Oh, they fucking lucky bitch. Fucking
So
lucky
3 seconds here remain
bitch.
in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And his
Good kick,
is
baby.
indeed good. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh,
And here comes the Texans now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
Next time he throws some bullshit like that, I'm picking it.
8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run it now.
Nigga, fuck you doing, boy?
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run him now out of the gun.
Nigga!
Minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
Lex, man, you a lame, bro.
That just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make
sounded
that
real
play?
lame,
Lex. For
Lex.
them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. It finds his target, Fuller.
That's all he gonna do,
He's
bro.
taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Watson. But it's caught on the right side.
Nigga.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield.
Nigga.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they're going to be
good
set
pass.
down around the
That was a good pass right there.
line. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference.
And he's wrapped up,
Nigga.
taken down, back at the 25.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Here's Watson. His throw caught at about the 5.
Damn, he did me on that one.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh, he lucked out on that one.
Turnover there in the end
Oh,
zone.
my God. They playing me, bro.
Goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
They'll get it up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will get him one closer.
He said you best friend syndrome.
5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one for Indianapolis resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Set! 319! 319! Gone! 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 Gone!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hurry up, here we go! 319! 319!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Ah!
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
He got me. He got me on that one.
And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten the first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then the defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throw left side complete. It's Hopkins. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Come back, come back!
To throw on second is Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now.
Yeah, nigga.
Pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Watson on third and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Yeah, nigga!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Back to the Valley, here we go.
Looking to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. This is Gordon on the dump off. Shifts by at the 15.
There we go.
Down, up past
Let's
the
go,
15,
baby.
Just shy of the 20.
Good pass.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now. 3-19.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he
Good run, baby.
Past the 25 to the 27.
Good
run. Good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep.
Killed him! Killed him! Killed him! Y'all gotta watch this game, bro.
And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
He can't stop that nigga Chris, bro. I'm telling you, can't leave that nigga one-on-one. He cooking everything over there, boy.
He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues.
Yeah, I already know. I seen him.
This time, the extra point up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
He can't get no pass rush on my nigga. He can't get nothing, bro. We cooking him out there. We.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nah, I can put a one-on-one on him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as
them slants ain't gonna be cutting it though, Lex.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But
he running his play.
Together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Give me that, nigga. You slipping. That's prime time out there. You can't throw it to nobody else but motherfucking Deshaun Hopkins. I see that play, nigga. I see that play all day, nigga. You can't run that same motherfucking play on me all fucking game and think that shit about to work.
Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man.
Money.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out.
Yeah, kids got kids. Lex got kids. Yeah, Lex got kids.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Ebron caught left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Man, my nigga Bart is going ham on this nigga.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
My nigga Bart is going in on this nigga. He don't know what to do with it.
Running that football.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Damn, this nigga got 20 carries and only 50 yards.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter.
He said she got
maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got him now.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon.
Nigga, get that touchdown. Fuck them yards. Get that touchdown.
Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Acting like a goddamn lane.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Nah, fuck this nigga up, B. I know this nigga hate playing me. And he in my division.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
He lucky.
I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here come the
The
play.
job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A shotgun snap for Watson. Smith catches left side.
They played me on that.
A huge play there for Houston.
Hey, man, did you see that animation? Like,
clock management.
he just gave up on the fucking play. Like, I hate that play. Like, I hate that.
The tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a
Here it
chance
come.
to win this ball game.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that was almost another one.
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Watson now to throw.
Nigga, I know where you going to.
Pulled down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came
Man,
up
what?
short.
Happily married, man.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive
Man,
here
what?
on 4th down. They're going
Married
for it.
life is the best life.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Give me them!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And just shutting it
Our team at the end.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter
Man,
where
I
they're
fucked
predicted
this
to be,
nigga
they're
up,
protecting
y'all.
your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel
I wish I would have
very
ran it
good
back on
about
this bitch
that victory.
ass.
So for the Colts, the win moves them up to 5-2
Man,
now
what?
on
A
the year.
goddess.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, my nigga Cribs had 4 catches for 142 yards. My nigga Ebron had 4 for 58.
I'm the one that needs you to look good. You feel however you want to feel. As long as I see you the same way.
1 for 5. 1 for 18. Man, this defense, man, how many sacks did I get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks that game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 interceptions that game.
And she had a baby dad. She had a kid, but the baby daddy cheated on her. I ain't know her or her baby dad, so it wasn't no cornball shit. I ain't know. I just happened to walk in at the right time, but everybody at the job was trying to talk to her, but she wouldn't talk to nobody because her baby dad was in jail. So y'all thought he was some tough nigga. Again, I didn't give a fuck. I wanted to go home. So I was aware of that shit, so I figured she get out. She took me along with my dad. We did this shit. We did that. I got to finish shit.
Yeah.
Why the fuck on the road? But anyway, nobody could get her, so my brother was like, man, she needs to fuck, man. Just don't even try it, bro. Don't even try it. Oh, you know, that was him. That's all I need. I'm like, hey, man. So I walk right up to the counter. I'm like, I'm yelling in the back, hey. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. Get that girl back there attention. And you know what I told her? I said, I don't even know your name yet, but I'm going to marry you. And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to marry you. And I left. I just left. I came back the next day. I was like, yeah, she said you weird. That's exactly what she said. She said you weird. I'm like, yeah, that means I'm different.
Yeah.
That means I'm different than everybody else that approached her. So I just told her to come up here. I got a number. And from there we talked. It was a whole bunch of other shit. But that's the first thing I said to her. I'm like, I don't even know your name. I'm married. Y'all had to talk. Oh, yeah, no. She ain't let me know, by the way. I ain't no cap. No. I had to talk. You got that late night talk with her? Oh, yeah. Oh, I jumped on the phone. I did the Lex. Yeah, I did